Mid-career anesthesiologists are sitting on leverage they rarely use. This episode is about how to activate it. Here is the number nobody tells you. A $30,000 base rate gap, which is entirely within normal market variation, compounded across 5 years at median anesthesiology compensation equals $150,000 in lost earnings. That figure is based on 2025 national anesthesiology data. Median total compensation, $563,750. A $30,000 gap is not unusual. The silence that lets it persist, year after year, is a choice, and an expensive one. Why does this gap open? Because most anesthesiologists approach renewal the same way they approach their first contract, passively. They wait. The group represents the same terms or offers a modest cost of living bump, and the physician signs because changing jobs feels like the only alternative. It is not. Mid-career physicians have leverage new graduates do not. 5 components. 1. Established relationships. You know the surgeons, the nursing staff, the AMC administrators, the preferences of every service line you cover. That network cannot be trained in 6 months. 2. Institutional knowledge. Case mix complexity. Your familiarity with specific procedure types, patient populations, and the operational rhythms of that specific OR. Irreplaceable. 3. Documented subspecialty value. If you cover cardiac, pediatric, or pain management cases, that adds a premium. Cardiac anesthesia commands a $71,800 median premium above general anesthesiology at the group level. You may be subsidizing a rate that is not caught up to your case mix. 4. On-call coverage record. Anesthesiology on-call compensation runs from median daily rates of $2,000 to 92nd percentile annual on-call earnings approaching $400,000. Your actual call record, nights, weekends, holidays, is a documented asset. 5. Replacement cost. To credential a replacement anesthesiologist, $50,000 to $120,000 in direct costs. Recruiting fees, sign-on bonuses, and the credentialing gap during which your group is either short-staffed or paying locum rates. You are not a liability. You are a retention investment. Now, timing. The single biggest tactical error mid-career anesthesiologists make is initiating at renewal. At renewal, you have no leverage. The group knows you have mentally committed. There is no credible walkaway. Start 3 to 6 months before renewal, early enough to gather data, run multiple conversations, and credibly explore alternatives. Open with business framing, not emotion. Not, I feel underpaid. Instead, my case mix complexity has shifted. My on-call burden is in the top quartile for our group. I want to review my position against 2025 national benchmarks. That is a business conversation. Build a 4-component data packet before any meeting. First, 2 years of production data, case volume, call hours, ASA unit output. Second, subspecialty premium documentation. If your case mix is weighted toward higher complexity procedures, that differential is quantifiable. Third, on-call coverage record, dates, types, hours. Fourth, replacement cost quantified, $50,000 to $120,000, sourced, documented. When base rate is off the table, and sometimes it is, alternative levers exist, and they come from different budget lines. Call compensation restructured above the $2,000 daily floor. Stipend increases, administrative or medical director pay, leadership stipends, CME allowance, additional PTO or sellback value, partnership timeline acceleration. Each of these can represent $10,000 to $30,000 in annualized value. One more trigger, AMC consolidation. If your group has been acquired by a national anesthesia management company, your renegotiation window shifts dramatically and usually compresses. Post-acquisition is the moment to act, not to wait for the dust to settle. Silence is a strategy. It just happens to be your employer's preferred one. Run your contract data at ClauseLine.com. Know your number before you walk into that room.